Thanks, Marshall. A Call Curtis investigation. A Sacramento father says the pandemic stranded him in violent Colombia.
Now desperate for help, he called Curtis.
It was supposed to be a short vacation in February, but now he's out of money, has no room left on his credit cards, and is struggling to get home.
I want to go home. I missed Father's Day. I'm going to be missing my daughter's birthday. It really hurts.
Trapped in Colombia since February, Joshua Barron arrived for a 3-week trip. When the pandemic hit, Colombia sealed its borders. His return ticket on Avianca Airlines was useless.
Nightmare. That would best describe it.
Within weeks, he maxed out his 2 credit cards. Then, with unpaid bills at home, his credit card companies slashed his limit.
Flight attendant, armed doors for departure.
When the U.S. government worked with Spirit Airlines to evacuate Americans in Colombia at cost, Joshua says he couldn't afford the deeply discounted flight.
I have nothing.
Staying with friends, violence in the country spiked, murders, kidnappings, and then Joshua says he was robbed.
I do feel victimized over and over and over each day.
But he still had that Avianca ticket. When the country reopened its borders in September, he says Avianca booked him on 3 different flights home, but canceled each one. That's when he turned to me.
Having that guilt not being there for my daughters it eats me every day.
We reached out to the State Department and Avianca Airlines asking how they could get Joshua home. The State Department says it has repatriation loans, interest-free for 90 days. They take your passport until you pay it back. He didn't know about that program. Once we reached out to Avianca, they explained they had a backlog of 2 million travelers, but booked him on a flight home November 28th. Enjoying the holidays with his family.
I finally got home with my daughters. It feels good.
Well, we have learned the federal government arranged hundreds of humanitarian flights, getting 200,000 Americans all around the world back home. Now, if your credit took a hit because of the pandemic, we've learned you could put a note on your credit file explaining that. We're going to tell you how you can do it at CBS13.com.